Well, live from the THV 11 studio, clouds filled the central Arkansas skies this afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jurnee Taylor, and with me, meteorologist Tracy Bean with our weather impact team. And Tracy, tell us what we're expecting on this Thursday.
Well, there's some cloudy skies out there, and you can see on the radar, if you look very closely, we've got some showers that are beginning to pop up with this afternoon heating, just kind of zooming in just a little bit. Nothing severe at this point, but even as far as south of central Arkansas, and again, just mainly to our north, they're continuing to make their way east. Just light showers, but we could see some of those be a little bit stronger at times, so we're keeping an eye on them. 86 already in central Arkansas, already seeing some 90s across the state, and keeping that cooler air mass going here in the northern areas. We're going to see today mainly a mix of that sun and clouds. We're going to see those clouds continue to increase throughout the day, and we could see again a stray shower. Looking for that high around 90 degrees, and that southerly wind keeping us nice and warm. Looking around the state again tomorrow, it's going to be about the same thing, and we're still talking about severe weather risk as we're heading into the next few days. So we'll talk more about this and time things out for you coming up in just a couple of minutes.
Tracy, thank you. Well, within the last 12 hours, THV 11 received word that a Texarkana inmate got out of his work release program and went untraced up until just a couple hours ago. According to the Department of Corrections, Antarian Wright was on assignment at the baking company in Hope on Tuesday. Staff had arrived at midnight when his shift was supposed to be over, but to their surprise, he was not there. Video footage showed Wright dressed in a black hoodie leaving the bakery around 9:30 last night, getting into a gray Ford Focus with a woman. Now, within the last 3 hours, our news team were notified of Wright's capture. The Corrections Department says they traced him to an apartment complex where Wright was last seen leaving the woods. The 30-year-old was serving 15 years for aggravated robbery and theft and would have been eligible for parole soon. Meanwhile, escaped convict Grant Harden remains on the loose for more than a week now. Technology is now being used to pinpoint a trail Harden may have left in his tracks. Authorities believe Harden remains in the area surrounding Calico Rock. That's where the prison unit is located, in which he walked out of 2 Sundays ago. Arkansas State Police has been granted access to cell tower data and will use that to find possible location pings.
I mean, there's a lot of data available from the cell phone networks, from the phones themselves. And so it stores a lot more than just calls, obviously. So you can get texts, GPS routes, any app activity. And so putting all that together kind of makes a complete picture of a person's digital life.
The FBI is coordinating search efforts with the U.S. Marshals with assistance from the Corrections Board and State Police. Do not approach this dangerous man, but do call police if you see him. The Natural Resources Commission has unlocked $25 million for critical upgrades on the state's sewer system. The money is supplied through a bond program aiding cities looking to restore water systems. By using those funds, there will be no need to raise taxes or pull from the Arkansas budget. The program responsible for such funding will expire in 2027. A ballot measure for next year aims to create a new bond authority, which would allow Arkansas to borrow $500 million. That would be used to continue projects in the future. In Little Rock, the board is doing what they can to liberate the city's housing authority. There are still major obstacles to saving the Madison Heights property from foreclosure. The plan is stalled after the third part of the project was rejected, or proposal. Without that money, Mayor Frank Scott Jr. worries renters will be affected.
It's definitely triggering to your heart when you see residents who are hard workers that can't control their current circumstance.
That's right around the corner. And then there's not no guarantee that the person that come in here going to honor them leases and stuff. They're going to have their own set of rules.
The next foreclosure hearing is set for August. The executive director of the Housing Authority, Dr. Nadine German, says they are, quote, actively seeking alternative options, given the results of Tuesday's meeting, end quote. Wednesday marked the start of one of Governor Sanders' top priorities launching into action after passing the Healthy Babies and Healthy Moms Act earlier this year. Experts from the Department of Human Services went back before lawmakers to testify on how their plan of action will work. DHS presenting two major rule changes. The first would let pregnant women get immediate temporary Medicaid coverage. Now the second revises how Medicaid will reimburse healthcare providers for the prenatal delivery and postpartum care they offer.
And so as you've seen some of the labor and delivery units close, I think we said since 2019 we had 40, now we're down to 33. So we're trying to stop the bleeding. A lot of that is just make sure that we are increasing those reimbursement rates.
The law calls for monitoring for blood pressure and continuous glucose for mothers deemed at risk. THV 11 is doing our part to assist the Arkansas Food Bank in their mission to provide adequate nutrition to households statewide. That's why Chief Meteorologist Tom Brandon is hitting the road for our 2025 cereal drive. He's in Greenbrier right now where donations are being accepted. Tom, tell us more.
Jurnee, thank you so much. We were up the road in Clinton earlier this morning, over 6,000 boxes, and now we're in Greenbrier. I've got Mayor Hartwick from Greenbrier. And Mayor, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
Got a little hotter out here this afternoon.
Yes, it's warmed right up.
And things are heating up. We got a lot of cereal being
That is correct.
donated.
And it's still coming in, and we're so proud of our bunch here in Greenbrier. Thank you for coming out, y'all, and thank y'all for being here.
We've got a few minutes till 12:30. We'd love to have your residents come see us. A little bit of help with that. Would you help us?
Yes, sir. Y'all come out. Harp's got plenty of cereal. Buy it. Donate to the food bank. Let's make Greenbrier the place to be.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor,
Thank
for
you
coming
very
out
much.
and
Thank y'all
donating
for coming.
cereal. And the mayor had a coffee cup of Ashley, Elise, and Tom from back in 2011, 2012. when
2012.
we were at the Wagon Wheel.
Wagon Wheel Restaurant, and had a cup with them, and it's all autographed and had Joey the cat on it. So
See that? There you go, Joey the cat. It's all about Joey.
That's
Thank
right.
you, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Thank y'all very
All righty. Look at the cereal. Lots of cereal here. Basket loads, bin loads, and it just keeps coming. They keep bringing it. You've got till 12:30, Greenbrier, to make a difference in the community. Bethlehem Baptist is who's going to get the cereal today. This doesn't go back with us. It's going to stay in Faulkner County. It's a hot one out here. We're going to try to keep those showers away. We'll turn things back over to Jurnee, who's going to be in Arkadelphia tomorrow. Jurnee.